Hello, Titans. I'm here to wish you well because I know you're leaving me, at least temporarily, and I want to show you how you could save all of your projects that you did. So here I have an Illustrator file, a Photoshop file, and a Google SketchUp file, and I'm going to show you how to save them so that you can open them on any computer. This is great for taking them with you and storing them on your Google Drives, etc. So I'm going to go to File in a Photoshop document, which can only be run in Photoshop, and which you won't have on your laptops pretty much anytime soon. So we're going to go to Save As, and I'm going to make sure it's going to desktop, and I'm going to change the format to a JPEG. A JPEG is a picture file that can be shown anywhere. You could put it on your Facebook, and you could read it in any picture showing program. It doesn't have to be Photoshop. So now that that's saved, I'm going to quit Photoshop with Command Q, and you can see that it's right here. Okay, so here's my original Photoshop document. Here's my JPEG. All right, from there I'm going to go to Illustrator and open that up. This is my Illustrator file, and I'm trying to save this as a JPEG, but unfortunately Illustrator doesn't let me do that. So instead of doing that, we're going to cancel this out, and we're just going to Shift Command 4, which by the way would have also worked on our Photoshop document. However, this is a lower quality file than the way we did it in Photoshop. So I just Shift Commanded 4 and I selected the entire area that I wanted to take a picture of, and you'll see that it appears as a screenshot right on my page right there. So now we're done in Illustrator. I could Command Q this. I'm not going to save any changes, and I have that on my desktop as well. So now we can do something similar in SketchUp. Okay, here I have my SketchUp town. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm showing everything I want to show on the page, and I'm going to do Command Shift 4 and then take a picture of whatever I want to keep. Now, of course, this will not be a 3D photograph that we're taking. We won't be able to orbit around. So if there's something in particular that you really like about your project and you want to zoom in on it and take a couple extra pictures, be my guest. They'll all save just like the other one did in Illustrator. I also wanted to mention that Google SketchUp is a free program. If you go to SketchUp.com or you type into SketchUp into Google, you'll see that it's a free downloadable program for everyone. If you do that, you can actually keep the Google SketchUp file and be able to open it and edit it inside your Macs if you download that file at home, if you're able to take your Mac home or if you have a computer at home. So that's another way to do that. The last one I want to show is in Final Cut. Okay, so here we have a project in Final Cut, and the first thing you would do is go to your end of your project and make sure there are no black spaces here. This is technically a black space, but we don't have any that are in a cell, like this song here or these pictures. So if you did have a black cell here, you'd want to click it so it's highlighted and go to Edit and then Delete. Okay, once you do that, you're just going to bring your cursor all the way to the front of your project. I'm going to move this out a little bit so you can see. It's at the front of my project. And then I'm going to go to File, and then Share, and then Master File. From there, I'm going to click Continue. You might not have to do that. You'll probably just have to click Next here. You're going to make sure that it's your last name, your first name, your grade, and LP, which is the lyric project, and make sure it's also going to your desktop. So if this says something else, change it. Then you're going to click Save. It also says QuickTime Movie there. It's important that while we're waiting for this to happen, that I tell you that all the ways that I'm telling you to save these, make them uneditable in the future. However, you'll at least be able to view them. So for example, your Photoshop project, when you save it as a JPEG, it takes away all the layers and the possibility of moving those layers individually. And for Illustrator, since you're just taking a picture of it, you won't be able to change the colors of different things. For this, you won't be able to change the pictures in your song, but you will be able to view your song in its entirety. Alright, so when it comes up like this, that means your song completed and we get the Share Successful logo here. So I can close this. I can watch my song if I want to make sure that it worked, but I can see here that it's 3 minutes and 39 seconds, so it looks like it did. Then I'm going to X this out, and then basically here it is right on my desktop, and now I can airdrop that to Mr. Cier. And that's how you save your projects. Also, I might want to, if I want to keep this outside of his class, I'd want to airdrop it to my own laptop, or I would want to put it into my Google Drive. Alright, I hope you enjoyed these quick tutorials on how to save your work. If you're leaving the school, take care and good luck. I hope you use the stuff I taught you. If you're not leaving the school, I look forward to having you next year.